Our next speaker, brothers and sisters, is from another community group, proving once again that it's not just unions. We are one. We are one. We are one. Brothers and sisters, it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you Anna Maria Archilla, the co-executive director of Make the Road New York.
Union is power because of the unions and because of the work that every single one of you here, every single union did. We were able to pass a law that will end wage theft forever in New York State. ¿Se puede? Sí se puede. ¿Se puede? ¿Se puede?
Could you imagine the disgrace that the people, the teachers that teach our children, they want to take seniority away, a very sacred right. We'll never let that happen in this city. Never. We'll stand out here every day if we have to. The mayor is on limited time here. He should ride it out and just go. Imagine him trying to attack firefighters who run into buildings, burning buildings to save people each and every day, never think twice. And you want to attack them for what Wall Street did? Are we going to let that happen? And what about police? They're here, they help us, they protect us. I'd love to see a policeman when we got trouble in the neighborhood. Great to see that cop pull up. But they want to say it's his fault that the economy went down. Are we going to take that? No. They want to attack our pension funds. Just imagine if we listened to Bush, and I hate to say that name, if we gave all of our Social Security to Wall Street. Our grandparents, our parents would have nothing if we've done that. They depleted our 401ks. They're attacking our pensions. Well, today the main story on the news was that the average CEO in 2010 made $9 million. Boo to Wall Street. Boo! Their wages went up 50%. Working people's wages went up 1%. And I'm wondering where Washington is. I remember a speech that said I was going to put my sneakers on and walk with the workers. I say every local in this city should send a pair of sneakers to Washington.
Now, we are one. We are one. The public advocate of the city of New York that we all helped get elected, Bill de Blasio.
Now, you know something? The people of this country, every time you start to doubt them, every time you think maybe they don't get it, they show you something. We were told there was no way that we could get Barack Obama elected in 2008. The people knew better. The people knew better. And when Scott Walker made his move in Wisconsin, he thought he'd have the people with him, no problem. But 60% of the people in this country, in two different polls, 60% said the right to collective bargaining is sacred. And that wasn't just union members. That was not just union members. That was people who had nothing to do with the union, but believed the union movement stood for something.
Next speaker, brothers and sisters, and I gave a shout out to that IBEW local from California, because I thought they came pretty far to come to a rally. But our next speaker, brothers and sisters, is Sarah Pierce from the British Trade Union Congress, all the way from London, England.
Sisters and brothers, you look amazing. Wow! I've come from London, from the British Trade Union movement, to give you a message of solidarity. Because what happens here happens all over the world. So don't let it
you look up at the sky, you can see it was supposed to rain like hell tonight. Well, I'm here to tell you that God has a union card. We saw in Wisconsin a spark that went around the country. We saw and we see in other states sparks. We see the sparks in Ohio, in Indiana, in California, and especially in New Jersey, where I represent state workers. We see sparks all over the country. But tonight, brothers and sisters, on this anniversary of the shooting of Martin Luther King, on this special night, thousands of rallies just like this are going on. So, we had a spark in Wisconsin, maybe even a lightning strike in Wisconsin. But what we need, brothers and sisters, we need more than sparks. We need more than lightning strikes. We need a firestorm, brothers and sisters. We need a firestorm fueled by the hopes and dreams of the middle class and the working people of this country. We need that firestorm to start tonight, brothers and sisters. It's time, brothers and sisters, that these puppet politicians that do the bidding of the CEOs and the bankers and the brokers and the billionaires are told, no more, we will not do it, no more, no more, no more. The people. It's time, brothers and sisters, that the Scott Walkers and the Chris Christies and even the Andrew Cuomos are told this is a country by the people and for the people. Not a country by the billionaires or for the billionaires. This is our country, brothers and sisters. This is a country of working people. We built this country and we want it back, goddammit. Brothers and sisters, we need tonight to be, again, in the United States, the shot heard around the world. We need tonight to be the firestorm. We need that firestorm to consume our enemies, brothers and sisters. We need that firestorm, and the only way it's going to start is with us, because we're the voice of the middle class. Are you with me? Yeah! Are you ready to start the fire? Are you ready to light the match? Are you ready to fight? Are you ready to march? Are you ready to rally? Are you ready to kick some ass? As Martin Luther King said before he died, he was to the mountaintop and he saw the other side. He saw the promised land. Well, every one of us, brothers and sisters, has seen the promised land, has dreamed about the promised land. And the promised land is people walking around with union cards in their pocket and collective bargaining agreements. It's time, brothers and sisters, to stop the bullshit. It's time to get off the couch. It's time to put your combat boots on. It's time to march. It's time to march. It's time to sit in. It's time to fight. Are you ready to fight? We need everybody in this country. Everybody who works for a living. Everybody who wants to work for a living. Those 8 million souls who are unemployed because of those dirty bastards down on Wall Street. We need all 8 million of them. We need everybody in this country who works for a living to stand up and say, I want the American dream back. I want my country back, and I will not rest. I will not rest until it happens. Are you with me? Are you with me? Are you ready to fight? Are you ready to march? Are you ready to rally? Brothers and sisters, we will win. We will win because we are one. 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 you, brothers and sisters, for being here, and I'll see you at the next rally. Thank you.